You do. Hello, Angelina.
Oh, I feel like we're
Hey.
the OG crew here. Well, Ashley for sure. Happy New
Happy New Year. I know I just sent you a message too. I don't know if it came through or not, but
Yes, I'm glad you did because that's what prompted me to join really quickly. And I'm sorry because I have a
that's okay.
12:30 and I had a
Okay.
12. So it's like, oh yeah, but normally I'm so excited that these are at 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good,
Um,
good. How are you doing?
good. I figured I'd hop in since I have a few minutes just to because it's probably just easier to, talk it out. But
Oh yeah.
good. Everything is good. So recovery after surgery is going well. I still have a few not marks, marks. I'm like, I'm hoping the incision marks, I'm hoping those go away because it's been since October.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh no, I hope
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be permanent.
Hmm.
Um, so I have had my period, like a fourth period. So it's been consistently regular. And I am, I guess, just waiting this month to see um, if I'm pregnant or not, because we did go to Paris last month. And so I think it was around that time. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in terms of um, if it worked or not. We were like intentionally trying, but I don't know. I don't know if I had to guess. So that's the latest. Jason did receive his blood package in the mail, and he wasn't sure like when he should get his get that like when it's due.
Let
And Ashley,
me
sorry, I just hijacked. I hope you guys weren't in the middle of something.
Okay. Let me pull up. Let me pull up Jason's protocol here too. Do. Okay, let's see. I last talked to him. We met in November. Where is he at? Is he finished with everything? Phase four.
I think he's still on phase four.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at work right now, but I'm gonna ask him tonight.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, he got it like a few weeks ago actually. So I
Okay.
think he hasn't done it since. I think he's so I think our understanding is it's after phase four, but um
Yeah,
let
after phase three, I have written in there like minimum 2 weeks after he's finished phase three, but
okay.
I'm actually starting to recommend waiting a little bit longer after
Okay.
finishing phase three. So if like three, like four, like even like 4 weeks after finishing phase three. So
Okay.
that'll probably be coming up soon for him anyways, if it's not already like there with that. That's just allowing the body to come back to like homeostasis a little bit more as
Yeah.
well too, and helping like immune system like calm down after going through deeper detox, XYZ. So
Good.
um yeah, so he's in phase four. So 4 weeks after, so towards towards the end, yeah, phase four,
Okay.
he can go ahead and have the blood draw done. And
I'm
then yeah, if you or
behind
him,
him a little bit. I'm on phase three still.
okay, okay.
And then I don't know because I think you guys I don't know if you receive like notifications. I think when he had his check-in with you, he was like he was like, I told Anna that you need like all these supplements. And I'm like, no, I ordered them already. So in case you see on
Oh.
your end that I was like, no, I have the inositol still. I had I had
Yeah,
everything. So
yeah.
it's so funny. I'm like, what are you talking? I ordered it for both of us, and he's just,
Sounds good.
yeah.
It was sweet. He was trying to make it easier for you guys
Yeah.
with that too. So yeah,
Yeah.
not a problem there. Okay, perfect. Um, okay. So sounds good. So yeah, 4 weeks after finishing phase three, you can go ahead and have the blood draw. If you or him, if you could like send me a message just whenever the
Okay.
draw is done, and then we can when the final results come in, typically takes like 1 to 1.5 weeks for those to come back. Then I'll send out an invite to book that
Oh,
laboratory call.
oh, what
Yeah.
about me? Like
Mm,
not yet, right? Or should we?
Let me, okay, yours pulled up here because you are almost done with phase three, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, same thing. 4 weeks after finishing phase three, have your blood draw too.
Okay.
And you could even like just schedule that out because sometimes the labs are
Do
booked
I
out a
need the
little bit.
kit? I don't have a kit.
Okay.
Or is his in both of us? I think his is just his.
Yeah, his is just his. I will do. So I think you guys are vibrant before. Let me see. Yeah, I think you're vibrant because you're in. Yep, yep. Okay. I will, let me write that down. I will have admin send that over to you. Um, okay. Well,
Uh, Ashley, how are you? What's new with you?
I'm okay. I'm I'm struggling a little bit, but
I'm sorry.
Anna is a good encourager and I'll get it together. So, but it sounds like you had a great holiday season. How was Paris? It's on my bucket list to go there.
I'm rooting for you if you, I mean, I'm also here as well if you ever need anything. I don't know if Anna that's allowed, but you
I
have a
appreciate
little support system from New York rooting your body on too.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Um, no, Paris was lovely. I mean, it's cold. Like, it was gorgeous and it was dreamy, but then, it was freezing and so I was like, I hope it snows. And then it like really snowed in New York and not in Paris at all. So it was
Yeah.
funny that we swapped places. But it was really, really gorgeous. It's funny, like I started going to the gym and I have a trainer and he was like 10,000 steps and 30 grams of protein. And I was like, uh-huh. And it was not that kind of trip. I'm like, ooh, maybe 2,000 steps. It was freezing. I'm like, we're not walking anywhere around. It's too
No,
cold. Yeah,
I don't
not
blame
even.
you.
Yeah, yeah. But no, it's very hard to get steps in nowadays, honestly, especially when it's so cold.
It really is. I know I have a hard time with that because I sit at a desk all day.
Same.
And
Yeah.
you know, when you get home, you have to go home and cook dinner and clean the house and like, you know, 10,000 steps takes more than 45 minutes at the gym, I feel like.
Oh my God, yeah. Are you
Yeah.
kidding? Yeah, I can't even get to 8,000 sometimes. And yeah, but the cleaning helps. Like I'm like when I came back from Paris, I had this like goal to organize one like cabinet or drawer a day. I've stalled a little bit, but like I had this cleaning day and it really did the trick. So I'm like, I
Good.
could, one fell swoop kind of thing. But then now that like work is back and we're sitting again, it's like, I don't know. People don't really like don't get it. Like people who don't work in the office, he's just like, just get a walking pad. And I was like, well, my desk is in a standing, like is that excuses? It's just, it is really tough for us. Yeah.
It's so expensive too because like the sit to stand desks are pricey and then the walking
Hmm.
pads you also have to have balance and I don't.
Yeah.
My mom always jokes and said they didn't name me Grace for a reason, so I don't think that I could manage to type and do my computer work and walk at the same time. That might be
That's cute.
beyond
Yeah.
my capacity.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like if I'm walking on a walking pad, it's only while watching a movie. Like I can't
Mhm.
type and walk at the same time.
And I tend to like veer. So like I'll run into my husband when we're walking like out and about and he's like, "Can you just walk straight?" I'm like, "No, don't
Yeah.
don't expect that to change anytime soon." So a walking pad probably couldn't be wide enough for me to
Oh
not
my gosh.
fall off
That's funny. Me too,
if I'm
though.
yeah.
Yeah, how was your holiday season though? Did you do anything?
It was
Oh,
good. It's busy. We did a lot of running all across the state for Christmas and all of the Christmases. Ryan's parents are divorced, so we have to do two different Christmases, and they're like 2 and 3 hours away from us, and then my parents. So it's busy, but I'm really glad it's over because I was really stressed about making it perfect for everyone else. So I'm not mad that it's done.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm the same as you. I'm like when there's when there's hosting happening or like stuff, I'm like running all over the place. I mean, it's like just chill. I'm like I can't.
I
But
know,
no, yeah.
and I do too much with my nieces every year too. Like his sister has two girls that she adopted, and so I've tried like every single year to like do a million different crafts and activities with them on Christmas Eve and have a really good time. So I was just running around trying to make sure I had everything for the girls, and it was just a crazy time, but I'm glad it's done and they had a good Christmas season. So,
Okay, you seem like a great aunt. I'm gonna be an aunt-in-law for the first time soon.
oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, Jason's sister's pregnant, my sister-in-law, and yeah, she's due hopefully on my around my time of birthday. So there's a
Well, there
lot
you
of
go.
like similar birthdays in my family. Like my sister and my mom have the same birthday, which is wild. And then my uncle and I, there's just a lot of like birthdays within the family that are the same. So maybe I'm like, hold off until Groundhog Day. And my other friend who like always joked, she's my college roommate on my birthday, which is Groundhog Day, instead of saying happy birthday, she was like, Happy Groundhog Day. And I'm like, thanks. But she's due around that time too. So I'm like, joke's on you. Maybe your baby's gonna come and Groundhog Day also.
That would
Um,
be pretty cool, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, yeah. Um, but no, I don't know. Yeah, so I found that like gift giving for children is very hard. I don't and I don't know. I mean, you're a parent, so you probably know what your daughter likes. But like if I was buying presents for like my godchildren, I like usually like to ask the parent. I'm
Mhm.
like, what are they into?
Mhm.
He's like, and I'm like, she's like, oh yeah, I don't know. And I'm like, please just tell me. I don't,
Yeah, it's it's hard because it changes so often.
right.
Like I
Mhm.
Yeah.
have to ask Morgan what the girls want every year, and it changes like four times before Christmas actually gets here. So
At least you get answers. Yeah. Like
true.
yeah. So I appreciate a parent who answers like, oh, they're into like, my God, like is into K-pop Demon Hunters. And this is actually even all through my own research, like Instagram stories, she'll post like she's obsessed with it. And then her other son is like obsessed with like biology. And then the oldest is just getting money. But like you got to do, this research. And the worst is when I've gotten presents for kids and they're like, yeah, I already have this Lego set. And I'm like, okay, give it back. Like, we'll give you another one.
It's so
Yeah.
hard.
I know. Yeah.
Uh, so, but and then kids are, kids and like, oh yeah, I already have this. No, and not, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
brutally
They don't
honest.
hide it. Yeah, they don't hide it at all.
That's the one time I imagine like it'd be good for a parent to teach your kid how to lie is like, by the way, if someone gives you a gift you already have,
Thank
just
you.
say it.
So
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I would say like experiences, even like a pass to like the zoo or something like that, or
Really?
we're just like asking
Oh, that's
for like
good.
for her birthday if people want to get her gifts because she had toys and stuff. So we want to do a playhouse in the backyard.
Yeah.
So just like
Yeah.
if you want to contribute to that or come help build it or something like that, then
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
yeah,
Good idea.
that type of
How old
thing.
is she? Baby.
She's gonna be 2 in 4 months. Yeah.
That's tiny. That's still tiny.
Yeah, little. So, but you have that. Oh, it's exciting. Both of you are great aunts. You can see this kiddos
Thanks.
having so much fun with you guys. So,
And we'll be moms soon too.
mhm.
I feel it. I feel it for us. I feel like dedicating our time to joining these Zoom calls will pay off. The universe will thank us for our
Yes,
time.
yes, absolutely. Oh, good.
Okay, you guys, well, I have to go join I am in a highly effective managers program. So,
Ooh.
it's like a cohort. So I do leadership training at my law firm, but there's like a program that I'm joining for for 12 months. We meet every Thursday, which is why I haven't been able to join. And so it's just kind of modules and learning how to be a better manager and bringing that back to the company. So
There you
good
go.
stuff.
That's good quality to have.
Yeah, yeah, I like what I do, but it's hard. Like people don't really want to. They don't really have time, at work for this kind of skill building. But it's my job to tell them why it's important. Actually, what do you do?
Um, I'm I'm in school to be an accountant, but I'm an accounting manager right now, so I manage uh businesses, money basically.
Oh, that's hard,
Yeah. It
but
it's
important.
not it's not you know, it's a job. It's a good job. I like my job, but it's not easy.
You know, I imagine. Imagine.
Especially when uh the owner is like asking where his money's at. It's not always fun.
You're like, well, you spent it all last month, Kim.
And it's not like a little bit. It's like a lot of bit, and then I get
Yeah.
nervous and it's stressful, yeah, but I like it. I like my job.
Yeah. 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 It's like all of us looking at our credit card statements, right?
Mm,
Yeah. No, it's different. But oh, it's nice to see you. Happy New Year. I'm so sorry for taking over the conversation, but I just want to hop in and say,
okay,
you're good. And I hope, Ashley, I hope you're good too. And I hope
I'll
that
get there.
you will. You will. You know you will. Anna, thank you for the ping as well and for following up. I've been meaning to, like I have a whole personal to-do list and checking in with you guys was on there along with trade
Oh,
installation at the house. So
yeah.
lots of
Good.
things.
Can
Yeah.
check it off your list. So it was
Thanks.
really good to see you. I'm so glad
You
you were able to hop
too.
on for a little while.
Yeah, thank you for your support, truly. And I'll keep in touch with the next few weeks when like we do the
Okay.
blood work and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll let admin know to send that over to you and stuff too. So yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I'll see you next month
Okay,
or next week,
bye.
right? Next week.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
bye. Um, here, let's see. Okay. So is there anything you're thinking that I can help you with?
No, I was just looking forward to seeing you because it's been so long. I
Hmm.
felt terrible about missing the last one, but that was when I was half happy and I got everybody into a paper airplane race and I got distracted. So, um,
I love
no,
that that's what happened though. That's so cool.
it, I was I had a Michael Scott moment a little bit and everyone was like,
When
I
I
was like, well,
pictured actually like their annual like picnic like
yeah.
the companies. Yeah, that's what I was
Hmm.
actually like visualizing when you said that. So
It was kind of like that because I got everybody like on board. There's only 11 of us that work in this building. So I was like, you know what? It'd be really fun if we did this. And then everybody got serious and we were making our paper airplanes and we ate lunch. And then after lunch, we all did, uh, it was whoever went the farthest. So we all did that. And one of them hit me right in the chest and I did the fat Amy, I've been shot. And everybody thought it was hilarious. So it was a good day, but I just got distracted and time wise. But I was glad that everybody had a good time. So,
good, good. That sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah.
um, I do, um, I'm struggling to sleep a little bit, but I did get for Christmas a grounding sheet like, for my bed that I have. It's like a long, skinny one, and it goes under my fitted sheet.
Hmm.
And I do feel like before my life went shattering in front of my face, I felt like I was sleeping a little bit better with that
Hmm.
on. Like I wasn't waking up so groggy.
Hmm.
Um, so that's good. And I got my vibration plate, and I really like that.
Hmm.
It actually feels like it's like shaking the tension out a little bit
Yeah.
when I stand on it.
Yeah.
Um, I want to do some more research into like I've seen people do like yoga using it where you put like one foot up on it and you do like stretches and stuff.
Hmm.
So I want to get more into that. I was wondering, um, I carry all of the burden for not being able to give Ryan a family, but I was wondering if it would like, do you need a prescription or do you have to have like an established connection with a fertility specialist to get a semen analysis, or is that something that like I could just purchase like a kit or something and send it to a private lab to do, just so that I know like if it is just me or if it's both of us.
Mm. Uh, um, do, do, do. So we can always do one. It is $200 with a company called Meet Fellow. But if you're able to do it through, I feel like some, Terra of a PCP will run it. Does he have a
I'd
private?
honestly rather run it through you guys if you do that. I mean, we can't afford to have Ryan do the whole program right
Mm-hmm.
now,
Mm-hmm.
but if I could just do that through you guys, I
Yeah.
would like to know if it's just me or if it's both of us.
Yeah. I'll chat with Deidre and I'll send you a message with that too. But yes, we do use, it's a company called Meet Fellow that looks at it and everything too. So, or that runs the test and everything. So the kit is mailed to you and then it was mailed back, goes to the lab. And then I think the results go back to you for that one though.
Mm.
I believe. I believe that that's what it is. So, but yes. Um, I can send you info on that. I'll chat with Deidre as well. Me too.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm just carrying a lot of
Yeah.
the weight
Yeah.
and it's pretty heavy. So,
That's understandable, and it takes, two people, 50-50 and everything to conceive. So yeah. Does he have any, if you want to share right now, but does he have any like big symptoms, things like that? Or like
well,
even
to be honest,
underlying anything that you're thinking about?
um, he did have he has sleep apnea pretty
Okay.
severely.
Okay.
Um, he did have um how we found this out is he was snoring super bad, and I made him go to the doctor to get a sleep test.
Mm.
And the doctor told us that he had a fatty liver. So
Mm. Yeah.
he worked really hard and lost a lot of weight and got himself back in order, and all of the liver numbers went down a little bit. But he still has sleep apnea, and he just doesn't have much of a sex drive, to be honest. And he doesn't like to like talk about it
Mm.
much. Like,
Mhm.
but I just feel like he just could care less. Like there's just no drive there a lot of the time. And sometimes I feel like it has become like a task to become pregnant,
Mm.
intimacy, which
Mhm.
is that has nothing to do with conceiving, but I just noticed that like it's just not, is his testosterone low? Like does he have
Mhm.
some type of, or is it just the time of life that we're in right now? I don't know. But just feel like I would like to know if it's
Mm.
just me or both of us, because
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
if I do all of this and I pull myself up by my bootstraps and I keep going and then I still don't have anything in a year or even would be super
Mhm.
painful for
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
I
Yep.
just want
Mhm. Yeah. Let me chat with Deidre, but everything that you told, the sleep apnea, history with the fatty liver, just the liver itself too, can definitely play a big role because it's like, okay, what are things that are burdening the liver too that then can also impact, even going to like sperm quality and things like that too. So, um, when did when did he last have any blood work done with his doctor? Has it been a
to.
while?
think it's been a little while, yeah, at least a year at
Okay.
least.
Okay. Yeah. Let me chat with Deidre. Put that there. And then I'll just send you a message and follow up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So.
I would, I do really think it would be really beneficial for him to do the program too.
Mhm.
And we're doing a hard save challenge. This year we're gonna try and just live off of my salary and save his salary.
Mhm.
Um, so that we have like a savings. My initial thought was to cover us for a maternity leave, but um, and or to buy a house to have a down payment.
Mhm.
But I think it would be beneficial for him to do the program too if he's open to it, but he also thinks that a lot of the holistic stuff that I do is wonky, and he just
Mhm.
looks at me like I'm crazy when I put the grounding sheet on our bed, and he's like, you know, but if I could convince him and once we sit would save enough money, I
Mhm.
would maybe convince him to do it, but then it's also having him do it.
Okay.
But we'll see. I'm hoping that everything that I've sacrificed and done
Mhm.
is an example for him um, to maybe do the same thing. I don't know. He thinks a lot differently than I do. He's not as much of a sacrificial love type of person.
Mhm.
So some of those things take a little bit more convincing for him. But
Um, if I, Deidre wrote an ebook, I think it's like last year, but called Reclaiming Fertility. I don't know if we ever shared that with you or not, but it's pretty like quick, like easy read, but just kind of like looking at essentially like what we look at for all, different areas in the body and stuff too that can impact fertility for both male and female. If I sent that over to you, is that something that he would maybe kind of like take a look at just to get kind of an idea of different things? Or
he's not a reader, but if I read it and showed him like certain things, he
okay,
would listen, but he's not really a reader.
okay. You want me to send that over to you?
You can.
Okay. Um, do that. Let's see. Okay, do that. I'll chat with Deidre. I'm gonna send that to you now, actually. I'm just gonna send it. I'm practice better in messaging. Mhm.
I also think our my company has like a program for our health insurance. If you go get a physical, you get money off of your premium every month.
Okay.
And I think I would like to do that just so that I could get a referral to a cardiologist. Because to be honest, I normally wouldn't tell anyone this because I don't care, but I've been feeling some heart palpitations with all of this emotion and
Mhm.
anxiety.
Mhm.
And I would like to get that checked out because they're pretty like big, like it feels like my heart trying to flop out of my chest. Um, and that makes me scared because of my family's health history.
Mhm.
So I think I'm going to do that as well. But I don't want to take any medications, so just kind of want to see what they have to say about that because it does make me nervous and yeah, I normally wouldn't tell anyone that, but I'm trying to be better me, I
Mhm.
guess.
When are they happening?
Actually, mostly in the evenings or when I'm trying to calm down and my
Mhm.
brain won't quiet.
Mhm.
When usually when I'm like sitting on the couch, I'm having a hard time like facing Ryan because I feel really bad about putting him in a hard place between him and his sister.
Mhm.
Uh, so usually when I'm sitting on the couch with him, or feeling a little bit of anxiety or guilt or whatever, um, they happen and they just come and go real quick. Doesn't take, it's not like a prolonged thing, but it still makes me nervous because they're pretty big feeling in my chest.
Um, when they're happening too, you could always just like put your hands like lovingly like on your chest too and do some of that breathing to see if like that helps with them. Because it does sound, think the stress is leading to it as well too, which is it's normal for that to happen as well. Um, have you been able to communicate with Brian how you're feeling about that?
Uh, not not very well. I don't think he really gets it.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand the burden that I carry, um, and the guilt. And he just tells me that when I finish my degree and it's not our time right now, but it will be our time soon, and that's pretty much all that he knows really to say. He's not very good at consoling. He's not very good at emotion in general, so uh,
Mm,
kind of hard for me to talk about it without crying anyway right now. It still feels pretty raw, but I don't really think he understands that it feels like I've been condemned to a year of misery or longer. If I don't get pregnant or however long it takes, it's going to take that long of me watching her be a mom and have everything that I want. And she didn't have to do any work. It didn't take her any time. And it's just, I don't think he gets it. Um, just doesn't get the burden.
Do you, do you think it may be helpful if you write things down
I
and
thought
have
about
them?
it.
Yeah, that can sometimes be really, it can maybe be easier too. So kind of you get all of your thoughts down and then give him, that'd be like, hey, if you could read this, that would be wonderful. Um, just because it's hard for me to kind of like say these things too, but if you could read it and then process it and we can chat about it or whatever works for you guys there, but that could be something that could be helpful just with more, just an emotional time with that too.
Yeah,
Uh, understandably emotional, but and just being able to just to get it down in that way.
yeah, I can try that.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I'm doing a little bit better than I did the first half of this week, but just Ryan's brain doesn't work the same as me either. Like I have a really like visual brain, so I
Mm,
can pretty much it feels like movies in my head all day.
mm,
And like I can re-see everything that just happened or it
mm,
replayed in my head.
mhm,
And um I don't know if this will make me sound schizophrenic, but like if there's a constant conversation happening in my head with my own voice.
mm,
Like it never slows down, it doesn't stop. So there's some pretty terrible things that my brain just keeps repeating over and over that it would be really nice if it was quiet. I don't know how to quiet it.
mhm,
Um, but my mom's solution is always go to church and get a therapist. And what she doesn't realize is when you push me to those things, I don't want to do them. I have to choose it on my own.
mhm,
And I won't choose it if I know that you're pushing it. So even
mhm,
if it's the right thing, I won't choose it because I don't want to give you the satisfaction of, you know,
mhm,
saying I told you so. And
mhm,
I know that I have to get over that in my own head. And just do what's best for me, but it's really exhausting just hearing people constantly say when you finish your degree or it's not your time yet. Those two things are usually everyone's go-to,
Mhm.
and it's really difficult. And those are also words from Ryan and my mother. And my mom has the best intentions, but she just sometimes just misses the mark in delivering them with me. And I know that she loves me and she just wants the best for me. And so does Ryan, but he has a lot harder time communicating it, and my mom doesn't communicate it in the best way.
Mhm.
Um, so it's just difficult, I think, to communicate to them how I'm feeling because I just know that those are the responses I get. And none of them know what I've been through and sacrifices that I've made and continue to make. Um, I wasn't nice to my mom. She came over to try and comfort me because Ryan texted her and said he found out and knew it wasn't going to be good.
Mhm.
Um, and I wasn't nice to her when she was there. And I apologize for that, but then it just came again. I think you need to see a therapist. And as soon as you finish your degree and all the stuff that I'm just tired of hearing. So it's just difficult to communicate to them how I'm feeling because I know that some of those feelings, though they say that my feelings are valid, I don't think they believe that. And I think that Ryan thinks my reaction is overreaction. He doesn't understand that it's not just that she's pregnant, it's everything that comes with it and
Mhm.
everything I don't have. I want to be happy for her, but it's just really, really hard because I know that being happy for her is being sad for me.
Mhm.
So I get to be chained to a computer all year, and every single family event, I have to put a mask on and do my best to be happy for her. And I'm really just really sad for me. So it's just nobody gets it. Nobody listens or understands either. They just think that his surface level words will fix it. And it doesn't fix it. So, and it's not going away. Um, it's not just something that will pass. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm really afraid that I won't be able to be a good aunt to this kid because I carry resentment and feelings of loss
Mhm.
that I will carry with me until I have my own kid, um, or even maybe past it, having my own kid, just towards that pregnancy and just feeling so low. Um, I'm just worried that I won't be the best family member or be the best aunt. And that really scares me too because Brian is forever. I married him with that intention. Um, and that's his family. So I have to figure out how to cope with that.
Mhm.
And I love my nieces. I do love my nieces, but there's a difference. Like Morgan texted me something really nice and said that she knew that I was struggling, that I didn't have to respond, and that she was just sorry. And that she struggled too, but there's a difference. Like she has two kids that love her, and she doesn't do anything to help her fertility situation. She reaches out to me and says, "What are you doing?" And I tell her everything I'm doing, and she just literally says, "I would rather stay fat." That was her response to me. So there's no effort being made in her fertility situation, and she has two girls that love her, and I don't have any kids that love me, and I've been doing so much work for it. So Ryan doesn't understand why I can't relate to Morgan either. It's just really hard because my brain is constantly comparing why I'm not worthy, but she is, and why God gave her a baby, but not me. And it's just so much more than her being pregnant and I'm not. So, anyway, um, I'll be okay eventually, but this is a long-term hurt. It's just not gonna go away, in a day or two. So,
Yeah. Well, that's perfectly okay too. If it's something where you need to take a step back because you are so amazing and so giving and so loving and want to take care of others too. And even saying like Christmas time holidays, like hostess and making sure everyone's being good, that can be draining after a while too. And so if you need to just take a step back and be like, I need to focus on myself with some things, people, they're adults too. They're gonna be okay, you know? And if that's something where you need to do, if you need to take a step back, if you need to, not saying you have to do this, but if it was just an idea with like the writing things down. But if you also need to write something down, like for your mom too, be like, this is what I need. If I tell you this, like this is the reaction that I or um, just so there's that like being communicated and it's not having to deal with people saying like, oh, just do this or something, just tell them what you want and then they can take that and use it how they want. Again, just because with that, but just some ideas. I'm not saying you have to do it or anything, but again, like if you just need to, take a little bit of a step back and just like focus on yourself with that and process things. And again, it's how just because I'm saying it doesn't mean you have to do it or anything. They're just ideas and you can, do it what works best for you as well too during this time. So
yeah, I tend to go into like Hobbit mode when I'm grieving or struggling. Um, and I feel that coming. Uh, my phone's been living on Do Not Disturb, and I haven't really responded to anyone for a week. Uh, so maybe it's not coming, it's here.
yeah.
Um, but I feel like um, I really want to, once I get out enough to be able to do things, I really just want to like focus in and dial in on all of this and just finish school because I know people are watching and it's a really heavy burden to carry the expectations,
Mhm.
but um once I finish carrying it, I'm done carrying it. I can lay it to rest. And then my kids will have a secure future. Um, I understand that. It's just really hard. I really hate school. It's
Mhm.
really hard to do. It takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot of that time out of me. And kind of just want to use my Hobbit uh, as just literally focus on this detox, this us,
Mhm.
uh, and school, and that's it. Like no family, no nothing, because I'm struggling, but I know that that's not all the way feasible either. Like I can't just cut everyone out.
Mhm.
So I have to just find a balance. But I won't dodge your calls because I enjoy speaking with you and you make me feel better. I dodge everyone else's calls.
Well, and always, let me know how I can be of any help with things too. Um, and with like judge, their calls, and I know you're not gonna, cut people out, but and if you need to just like take a step back and so too, and even again, like just sending out a text if you feel like it too, where you'd be like, hey, like there's a lot going on right now. You may not hear from me right away, but I'll get back to you when I can, that type of thing, or
Yeah.
something as well. And People will understand. Like I said, people are adults too, and they'll be okay.
Yeah,
They'll be okay. So, yeah,
I'll be okay too. It's just gonna take me a minute.
yeah, 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 absolutely. You will. And you keep, I know, sounding like a broken record now, but all of your feelings are completely valid. And so don't feel bad or be hard on yourself for feeling those too.
That's too, because I just feel like some people think I'm ridiculous because why are you acting this way? It's supposed to be a happy time, but um, I think a little bit of Ryan thinks that too, which is the hardest, but
Mhm.
no one else really knows what's going on,
Mhm.
or with me at least, because I'm not talking to anyone except for Ryan and the people at work. And I've only told two people here because I just couldn't get it together enough to answer their questions.
Mhm.
Um, they've been really supportive, though. I have a great group of people in my office, but just difficult.
Maybe again, just the idea, but maybe you just like write it down, even if that's not, and if you write things down a few times too, but just to get it all out and share one of the versions with Ryan or something like that too, or like even your mom and all of that. And you know, men think differently, process emotions differently than us too. So even it's like, here's what I'm feeling, this is what I need from you, you know, and then just like go from there with it and everything. But yeah.
Yeah,
Deep breath in.
yeah. I do. My sister was super generous this Christmas and she got me two massages. Um,
Mm,
so I'm going to book those. I think one towards like the end of this month and then one towards the end of February, just so that I
mhm,
some something to look forward to.
mhm,
Um, and also maybe help me relieve some of the emotional
mhm.
store in my muscles because I know that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Too, but uh I was actually thinking about at the end of the month because they have to go to my niece's birthday party on the 25th and that's his family, so they'll all be there and everybody will probably be talking about it and I'll have to get through it um without making a scene because it's their birthday party and I love them. So it might be better to save it until after that so that I can release some of that. Because I'll have to hide it all and hold it in for
Mhm,
that day. So I'm thinking at one at the end of January and one like middle or end of February. And then I'm also gonna start acupuncture hopefully soon. I have to reach out to the guy and see what his availability is, but
mhm.
I'm hoping that can help me release some of it too because I just don't release emotion very well. I'm not very good at that, letting it go. So, and I know that if I don't let it go, that will also be a roadblock in my own baby. So, conceiving my own child. So, I have to figure it out. But
And I mentioned like with putting your hands like lovingly like over your chest and heart too. Even if you do like a like body scan, essentially, even like starting just kind of like sitting or laying there and feeling like what comes up, like starting at your toes and just taking some good breaths and things. And if any area like kind of comes up that feels heavy or stuck or whatever, whatever, if anything comes up there, and then just putting your hands there and just kind of leaning into that a little bit and kind of like just allowing whatever comes up for you to like feel it too with that. And then going up your whole body and your arms and your neck and your head and things like that. There's something. And just like holding yourself in that way as well too. May be
yeah,
helpful. Something you could try out.
I should try because I'm not very good at loving my own body, so it could probably use some love. But yeah, sorry for being such a downer.
No, never, never, never. I am here for you. And Angelina, you both are so sweet, but she also says she's here for you too. So
That's really sweet.
I'm here. Deidre's here. Well, so yeah, so let me know. Let me know if you need anything.
I do.
Um, I'll chit chat with Deidre as well too. Um, and then I'll send you a message with that
Oh,
everything. But I'll let you go. But let me know if you need anything, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was really good seeing you today, Ashley.
Good seeing you too. I look forward to next week.
You too. Right. We'll chat then.
All right, bye.